Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to a new class. Today we're learning maqallar, Proverbs. Başladık. So I have made a list of very popular proverbs that you may hear here and there. And probably by this time you already know at least one proverb. Let me know what it is. Can you pause right now and type it if you know any proverb? And later when you see my list, if it's there, it's good. If it's not, then you can take any three from my list and write them down too. I will be really glad to see if these proverbs help you learn Uzbek better. And proverbs are really popular in Uzbek language. We use them even now, and you will not be surprised if you hear them. And here are some of them. Number one is avval oyla, keyin so'yla. Avval oyla, keyin so'yla. Avval means before. Oyla means think. Imperative verb. Avval oyla, first think and then speak. So if you translate it word by word, this is the meaning. And if you know the English version of such proverb, can you please write it down for me so I make a list of proverbs in English, Uzbek, and Russian. First think and then speak. Number two is onaning ko'ngli bolada, bolaning ko'ngli dalada. Onaning ko'ngli bolada. Ona is mother. Onaning ko'ngli is her soul, her thoughts. Bolada with the child, like she's thinking about the child. While bolaning ko'ngli, the child's thoughts, dalada. Dala is like, fields, like he's thinking to go outside and play. So, onaning ko'ngli bolada, bolaning ko'ngli dalada. And this is still used by now. Like, for example, when a mother and children or parents and children are talking and parents want to advise something, say something, and children are not listening and talking about their own thing, you can say, onaning ko'ngli bolada, bolaning ko'ngli dalada. Okay, next one is about friendship. Xopli dost ayrılmaz. Dost is friend. Xopli is someone who is never, he doesn't borrow money from you, and he doesn't owe you anything. So that's xopli dost, right? He is like sort of a righteous friend. And ayrılmaz means you will never get sort of lose such friend. Xopli dost ayrılmaz. So those friends who know how to handle these things, like, with money and stuff, they are always together. They never are apart. Xopli dost ayrılmaz. And I can say this phrase when, for example, my friend is trying to say, like, this is my treat, or this is something I want to pay, and I say, no, I will pay too, because xopli dost ayrılmaz. Okay, and some friends do appreciate it. Next one is about guests. And in Uzbekistan, we treat guests with very big respect, and this proverb talks about it. Mehmon otangdan ulugh, which means a guest is respected even greater than your father. So mehmon is very, very, very a respected person in any Uzbek family and in any Uzbek gathering. Mehmon otangdan ulugh. The next one is harakatda baraka. Harakat is like sort of action, or energetic life. And if you are thinking, what's baraka? Baraka is when you have when you get back from world, money, good communication, good deals, and that's all because you did harakat. Harakat is like because you kind of strived for it, you made sort of actions to get baraka. Harakatta baraka. Like if you want to get something, do something, move, think. So the proverb is short, but it's about our life too. So let's revise till now so far how many proverbs we have looked. Avval oyla, keyin so'yla. First think and then speak. Onaning ko'ngli bolada, bolaning ko'ngli dalada. Mother thinks of the child, while child thinks of playground. Hisobli dost ayrilmas. A good friend is the one who never owes you anything. Number 4. Mehmon otangdan ulug'. A guest is respected more than your father. Number 5. Harakatda baraka. Yeah, if you try, if you do something, you will get something back always. The next one is about also goal setting or about trying. For example, this is the Mecca's image and it says Mecca. And the proverb reads, Sorab, Sorab, Meccaga borsa bolada. Sorab, Sorab, Meccaga borsa bolada. It means, like, if we translate it word by word, by asking questions again and again, by making little steps, you get to a bigger goal. But all you have to do is ask, 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 ask. Right? It can be about directions, literally. It can be about something else, like being proactive, being not dependent on someone else to tell you what to do. You need to think yourself and ask and try, not to be afraid. Sorab, sorab, makige borsa bolada. It's also about independence. Yeah, when we are trying to say, when someone says, I don't know how to do this. And we can say, Sorab, sorab, makige borsa bolada. So what you don't know? Ask, find out, look for information. The next one is mihnat tagi rohat. It's very similar to harakat barakat, but harakat was like, acting. But here is mihnat. Mihnat is work, like hard work. And it says that any hard work pays off. Like rohat is sort of a enjoy, pleasure, and if you do hard work, you always get satisfaction and pleasure after that. Mihnat tagi rohat. This one is very popular and it's easy to read, easy to understand. Yaxshi, which is good. Niyat is like wish. Yarim mol, half of the fortune. Yaxshi niyat, yarim mol. Yaxshi niyat, yarim mol. If you start thinking about something already in a good way, you already have half of it already by just thinking of it in a good way, right? And I think you agree with me. And I should remind you about, if you're remembering any English versions of these proverbs, please pause, please write it to me. So I will add them to my collection too, because I'm focusing on Uzbek version right now. But I would really appreciate for you helping me to add my, to make my collection more diverse. So it's not word by word translation, also, original proverb that you guys use as we use, for example, this one. Okay, let's revise till now one more time and then continue. I have like 4 or 5 left. Okay, avval oyla, keyin so'yla. First think and then speak. Avval oyla, keyin so'yla. Onaning ko'ngli bolada, bolaning ko'ngli dalada. Onaning ko'ngli bolada, bolaning ko'ngli dalada. Mom thinks of a child, the child thinks of playground. Hisobli dost ayrilmas. Hisobli dost ayrilmas. A good friend is the one who doesn't owe you. Mehmon otangdan ulug'. A guest is more respected than your father. Harakatda baraka. Good things come after trying, right? After doing something. Sorab, sorab Makkiga borsa bo'ladi. Even you can get to Mecca by asking questions. Even if it's so far, but you can still do it by asking questions. Where is it? Here? Okay. Where is it now? Here? Okay. Where is it now? It's here? Okay. Sorab, sorab Makkiga borsa bo'ladi. Mihnat tagi rohat. Hard work pays off. yaxshi niyat yarim mol. Good thoughts give you already half of the fortune. So toma toma kul bolur means drop by drop it becomes a lake. Toma toma, drop by drop. Kol is lake. Bolur means bolade, like will be. So if it still drops, one day this will become a huge lake. So when my students tell me that they haven't reached big results in short time, I say, Toma, Toma, kol bulur, keep trying. Keep doing those drops to get kol, to get the lake. Whatever is inside comes on the surface of the ladle. Okay, next one. Besh kol barobar emas, which means besh is 5, kol is hands, barobar emas is not equal. But we're talking actually about not hands, but actually fingers. So we're saying 5 fingers are not equal, like meaning someone and someone, they're not the same. Or 2 things are not the same, like 2 fingers are not the same. So people are different, things are different. Besh kol barobar emas. This one I learned from my grandma, who used to teach me to like zero waste philosophy. And whenever we ate and didn't finish, or we threw away food, she would say, you know what, in old times 1 raisin was eaten by 40 people. They didn't have anything to eat, so they shared. And this is how it sounds in Uzbek. Bir mayizni 40 kishi bo'lib yeydi. Mayiz is raisin, 40 is 40, kishi is people, bo'lib is dividing, like sharing, yeydi is eating. Yeah, 1 raisin was shared and eaten by 40 people. And this, we use this to say, to describe a situation where there are lots of people, but we don't have like a lot of food to eat. But we are like, we're enthusiastic and we're like, so what? We're like, you know, we have little food. When people ate 1 raisin, when 40 people ate 1 raisin, we can also eat this. It's a lot, even a lot for us, right? So it sort of gives another perspective. So this one is interesting. It says, if you promise something, you should keep your promise. Because aytilgan sos is word, aytilgan, something that is said. A word given, said. Otilgan ok is like a bullet, is a shot, like it's like a shot bullet. Like something you said, you can't take it back. Aytilgan sos, otilgan ok. Qush inida ko'rganini qiladi. Qush inida ko'rganini qiladi means qush is bird, in is nest, ko'rganini qiladi means ko'rmoq is to see, qiladi means to do. So the bird, the little one, does whatever he sees, he or she sees in his nest. So it's about children making mistakes or good deeds of their parents. Qush inida ko'rganini qiladi. Or if I'm a teacher and my child is a teacher, the people someday can say, oh, this is Saida's daughter. Qush inida ko'rganini qiladi. Yeah, she also became teacher. And the last one is til bilgan el biladi. It's about learning languages. The more language you know, if you know a language, you know people. El is people. Like the one who knows language, that person knows people. And I will read all Proverbs one more time to make a revision. And I will be then saying goodbye. Okay. Aval oyla keyin so'yla. First think and then talk. First think, then talk. Aval oyla keyin so'yla. Onaning ko'ngli bolada, bolaning ko'ngli dalada. Mom thinks of a child, child thinks of a playground. Hisobli do'st ayrilmas. A good friend is the one who doesn't owe to his or her friend. Mehmon otangdan ulug'. Guest is more respected than your father. حركتda baraka. If you wanna reach something, get up and do it. Sorab Makkaga borsa bo'ladi. By asking questions, you can even get reach to Mecca. Mehnatdagi rohat. Hard work pays off. Yaxshi niyat yarim mol. Good thoughts is half of the fortune. Toma ko'l bo'lur. Drop by drop, it becomes a huge lake. Qozonda bori cho'michga chiqadi. Whatever is inside qozon, it comes outside on the surface of a ladle. Cho'mich ladle. Besh qo'l barobar emas. Besh qo'l, like 5 fingers, are not equal. Bir mayizni 40 kishi bo'lib yeydi. One raisin was eaten by 40 people. Aytilgan so'z, otilgan o'q. Something you said, given, something you promised, cannot be taken back. It's like a shot bullet. Qush inida ko'rganini qiladi. A bird does what it has seen in his nest. Til bilgan el biladi. Who knows the language knows people. Thank you for this lesson. I hope it was useful, and let me know your top 3 and any other proverbs you know apart from these. And I was really trying to give you the most popular, and I know there are more than the one that I showed. Of course, if we look for more, we can find at least, I don't know, 50 or 100. There are lots of proverbs, but I didn't want it to make a really long uzun dars. And I hope you learned at least 1 or 3. Let me know what are they. And this is my Instagram page. Welcome to it, and let me know you are there. Keyingi darsda ko'rishguncha xayr.